All right, so if you guys were here last time for the 10-mile endurance run that we did at Iron Mountain Park, you know, we started it right here at the stage, and this is where the course began. A couple little bumps, went down here, went around the corner. So it's a different track this time, and one of the most exciting pieces, if you did this race last time, you remember how wet it was. Man, it was raining when we were racing. So this year, it looks like, or this race, it looks like we're gonna have good weather. The rain should be over, according, if the weatherman knows what he's talking about, for the rest of the week. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any more rain, and it might actually be a little dusty come Saturday. Hopefully not, the dirt's still pretty wet. Dad's done a bunch of work on the dozer. I've got the course mapped out as well. I'm gonna go run it again on my Defender, make sure we like all the little things that we've done so far. And some of this course is the same that you ran last time, but a lot of this course is different. There's a couple of really exciting pieces that I think you guys are gonna like for this course coming up. And one of the big things that we're gonna be able to do this time is have some high speed. So hopefully for some of you guys, you'll be able to hit that 80-mile-an-hour mark on some of these freshly graded trails while still keeping some of the cool spots with some bumps and hills and twists and turns and making it an overall exciting and challenging course. So here's some videos of the track, and we'll see you guys this Saturday. Now, some of you guys might remember these bumps that we had. We've regraded these. They're now significantly larger than they were last time. So that should make it really fun. And I'm going to try to get a GoPro set up so to get a video of you guys coming up through these bumps. So we'll be able to put that out after the race. Still using some of this lower woods route. A little bit less of the back and forth through this denser area, and I'll show you some of the more open stuff here in just a second as we make it up the hill. So last time you guys went up the trail up there, went up, looped around, came back through here. This time we're cutting straight through. We're gonna get out of this area pretty quick and get into some different terrain, and then we end up looping back around on the other side where the little hill climb was. Now on this track, a little bit different than the last times, there's going to be a couple little places where you're going to be able to take a left or take a right in a couple of little spots. Now you see these two come right back together, and you see right down here there's a couple of different options you can take to come around these trees coming up through here. We'll block off a lot of the outskirts this way, or making sure that you're staying on what is the main trail. But you're gonna have to make some split-second decisions on whether you think the left side or the right side is gonna be just a little bit faster, which is gonna add a cool little twist to it this time. Man, the Defender doesn't have the same suspension as the Maverick R. Rough for this machine. This is where I think it's going to be really exciting. Not only are we going to be using the power lines, but we've regraded a good bit of the power lines as well, so that where you're going to be racing is actually pretty good. The exciting thing here is you're really going to be able to get that speed, and it's going to make it super, super fast. So, and this is where I think Jason and his Can-Am Maverick R is really going to be able to excel, as he can probably do 100 miles an hour through here, while some of the other guys are going to be limited at that 80 miles an hour. So it'll be super interesting to see on this one if that high speed section can really be a turning point for how the race is going to go. Now this is where it's sort of cool. So last time you guys had a certain route that you came through here. Now that we're back off the power lines, you can see some of the pennants we left up and the cones because, well, we got busy and we forgot to pick all that up. Now this time, you're still coming through a lot of this area, but you're taking completely different routes. This trail, which you did not take last time, is now the route, and we will be closing off this direction. So it's gonna be same areas, plus the power line section, and coming on that outer loop road that runs next to the asphalt, and then a different configuration for these trails in here. And you guys remember how sort of fast these straightaway and whoops are. So hopefully with all this being dry and not freshly graded mud, you guys will really be able to get some speed. This is gonna be a lot faster route than what we ran earlier in the year when the monsoon was hitting. So hard to run Now, for out here in the stage area, you guys remember how this whole route went. We are not changing a single thing in the stage area and in this field. We'll have it flagged off. You're going to be running the exact same route out here and the exact same direction. Now, this is where we will be starting and stopping. One of the things we're going to be doing different this time in anticipation of trying to get ready for next year's races is we're going to start using MyLapse. Now, if you guys have ever done any type of dirt bike racing, then you'll recognize MyLapse, where you got to have your own transponder, which is the intent for next year. So we're trying out MyLapse for this year. We have the boards laid out so we can dig the ditch. There's the little wires that come out, so that as you travel across with your transponder, it picks up exactly who you are with an exact lap time. We are going to be running the other style of timers as well as our fail-safe while we're still trying to figure out the MyLapse system. Now, for this file, I ran the route again. It took me 1 hour and 16 minutes for 9.26 miles. Garmin GPSs don't interpret the data that they record very well. It really came out to, in other formats, 9.98 miles. So I'm sorry guys, we got you on 0.02 of a mile. It's not a true 10-mile endurance. I apologize for that. But with this file, you can pull this up. Oh man, the glare. Hold on. So this is how it shows up on my phone. And this is the whole route. Now, oriented north is, hold on, there we go. This is it, oriented north. Here's the power line section. You can see through the stage. So you can pull this file up on your phone as well. I use GPX Viewer. You can also, there's tons of GPX file viewers. This is going to be in either a KML or a KMZ format, which you can also upload on Google Earth and use that on your phone as well to show where you are. The picture that we've got on Instagram and Facebook right now is just a static picture. It's not going to show the blue dot of where you are. So this will be a little bit easier for you guys to follow. So I guess next thing is for you guys to line up and get ready to race. I'll see y'all Saturday.